Welcome back. Today is Indigenous Peoples Day, and there's a growing push across Minnesota to reclaim and revitalize the local Indigenous language. Photojournalist Adam Wicker spoke with Dr. McGeezy Sullivan at the U of M to learn more.
So I was born and raised at Lakota during a time when our elder generation spoke our language pretty regularly. And by the time I was 20 years old, almost all of those individuals had been called home. And so I figured if there's anything in the world that was worth my time and my energy, the language was definitely it. And I'm coming down to kind of shed light on all the historic work that's came out of this institution. Specifically in the Ojibwe People's Dictionary, where you can search in English, search in Ojibwe. A lot of the entries for the words have audio, so you can listen to native speakers pronouncing the words. So anybody can access it, anybody can use it, it's free, it's accessible everywhere. It's relied on by about 24,000 people daily. And as Anishinaabe people, we really appreciate support we get. We need all the allies we can get in this work if we're going to be successful. It's too late to be picky. So anybody interested in learning our language, now's the time to start.
Well, in celebration of Indigenous Peoples Day, several events are happening across the Twin Cities. Over at Midtown Global Market in Minneapolis, an Indigenous Peoples Day festival with food, music, and storytelling. At the Minneapolis American Indian Center, they're hosting a powwow celebration. And over in St. Paul, the American Indian Magnet School is holding a community celebration with a feast and dancing and lacrosse demonstrations. Also today, a special day for the nation's service members. The U.S. Navy celebrating its 250th birthday. On this day, back in 1775, the Conventional Congress called for the first U.S. naval force. Reportedly, at that time of inception, the Navy had just 2 ships and a crew of 8 men. Today, more than 340,000 active duty personnel and 71,000 reservists serve our nation. Well, this afternoon, we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to bring the legendary film from the screen to the stage. Our Jessica Hart takes us to State Theater to learn more about Purple Rain.
At the State Theater, lights will soon shine.
You don't have to be beautiful
On the kid.
to turn me home.
In a rehearsal studio, Chris Collins works to match Prince's pitch.
We heard through various people that near the end of his life, he was actually considering making a musical. I mean, he loved the theater, you know? So I feel like in some ways, this is the theater trying to love him back or something.
Brandon Jacobs Jenkins and Liliana Blaine Cruz are the musical minds
It's gonna be a party, I'm excited!
behind Purple Rain, the musical adaptation of Prince's 1984 film.
I just feel honored to be a part of it. He inspired me so much.
Ebony Williams is the choreographer.
It's great to be a part of something that helps push his legacy forward.
Because in this life, they want his legacy to live.
We don't always celebrate love, but that's what Prince did. And so we've been given the assignment to celebrate love and encourage other people to do the same.
Jason Michael Webb arranged Prince's biggest hits.
Don't care.
The truth and the love of Prince's music is so powerful.
A powerful force that guides them
You feel him. You feel him everywhere.
to give a powerful performance.
I don't care where we go.
The amount of people who have half-jokingly threatened my life in this process, you know, fans who just really want this to be the one.
The one that gets his story right and honors his legacy.
Take me with you.
In Minneapolis, Jessica Hart, KARE 11 News.
Right now, St. Paul-based Ecolab has a new artificial intelligence tool that is helping restaurants improve efficiency at a time when many are struggling to stay afloat. Here's Joe McCoy.
Yeah, that's tomato and that's apple.
When it comes to running a restaurant,
We're serving all you can eat sushi and hot pot.
you could call San Lin a seasoned veteran.
I've been on the business and the restaurant business for about 30 years.
Lin opened his newest restaurant, Yupin Hot Pot in Brooklyn Park, at the beginning of last year. However, he tried something new that lends a helping hand.
They just bring their food from the kitchen to the table and they say hi.
Lin bought 2 robots to bring food from the kitchen to guests, lightening the load for his servers and freeing them to do other
They
tasks.
get a free hand to do something else, because we use all you can eat, sometimes a lot of food. They cannot hold at one hand.
But robots are not the only piece of tech restaurants are using to improve efficiency.
We're connecting a lot of the data that restaurants are flooded with, and we're helping them make sense of how to better run their operations.
Scott Sahlstrand is the vice president of St. Paul-based Ecolab. The company co-developed an app called Kitchen IQ with Microsoft, which helps restaurants control food waste, track sales, and operate more efficiently.
We're using things like AI insights to help them make better decisions every day that eliminates slowdowns in speed of service and improves the quality of the product they're giving their customers.
So whether it's robots or AI, advanced technology in restaurants appears to be here to stay. In Brooklyn Park, Joe McCoy, KARE 11 News.
According to a 2024 study of 362 U.S. restaurant owners, 79% have implemented or are considering using AI. Stick with us, more news and weather coming up after the break.